After Kate Gosselin pulled a no-show on a custody hearing, her ex-husband Jon Gosselin won custody of Collin. This is great news, by all accounts. Collin isn't home yet, but fans are already buzzing about how different this experience will be as Collin joins Hannah. Not everything is rosy in Jon's world, though. Collin is coming to live with his father, but the former Jon and Kate +8 star opens up about the custody arrangement, and explains why some things remain difficult with his other children. On Tuesday, in Los Angeles, at WED's Real Love, Relationship Reality TV's Past, Present and Future panel, Jon Gosselin addressed the situation. It was just easier for the transition, Jon explains of why Collin is coming to stay with him, according to People. So, Jon elaborates. It'd be easier for one parent to just transition him home. And, Jon continues. He wanted to live with me. That is a relief, but not really a surprise. Jon goes on, explaining that this makes sense of Collin and has him really excited. So, Jon explains. It was easier to do it that way. Easier to transition him in an environment he wants than to send him back to Kate, a fate we wouldn't wish on anyone, let alone a child. I'm excited to have a male around, Jon says. He continues the eye-roll-inducing line, pretending to lament, I'm surrounded by females. No one ever claimed that Jon is perfect or never says dumb things. But most believe that he's better than Kate, for a host of reasons. Once again, Jon confirms that Hannah Gosselin is in his custody. Hannah lives with me full-time, Jon notes. And then, he says, his household will have the addition of Collin. Leah, Alexis, Joel, and Aiden, they're with their mom, Jon continues. That is complicated. And then the twins are 18, Jon says of Kara and Madeline. So they're adults. The other 4 aren't talking to me, Jon admits. But they're talking to Hannah. So he can keep up with their lives, even if he is not in contact with them. That sounds so difficult. It's what the kids want to do, Jon explains. Family is nothing if not complicated. If they don't want to talk to me, that's fine, he continues. As long as they keep up with their sibling connections, Jon adds. That is an astoundingly healthy attitude for someone to have. Not to be mean, but when you think of people who are respectful of the boundaries and emotions of their children, you don't always think Jon Gosselin. It's good to hear that he is so conscious of this and so understanding. It's too much right now, Jon elaborates. In 2016, Madeline Gosselin put her father on blast for responding to fan and interview questions about her and Kara. He makes it seem like we're being kept from him, which is insane, she accused. At the time, Madeline suggested, he should maybe spend some time thinking about why we don't want to see him. And maybe, she added, realize that if he ever does want a relationship with us, talking about us on TV is not the way to make that happen. So it's the old Meghan Markle's family situation, except that Jon was already a public figure, and arguably more famous than any specific Gosselin child. He doesn't even know us, Madeline declared. How can he dare to talk about us? Also on Tuesday, Jon Gosselin spoke to Us Weekly and revealed that seeing all of his children at once doesn't always go smoothly. He says that it's been about 1 year since he was with all 8 of his children at once. Jon admits that the experience was not good, noting, it was just volatile and a lot going on. It was just not a good time. Like, forced custody and all that kind of stuff, he offers as explanation. Jon's difficult relationship with some of his children could be the product of his bad mistakes or of their lives under Kate's forceful influence. Or, more likely, the result of both. Children in toxic households often identify with the views of their worst parent. It's a self-preservation instinct.